Hey there, do you want to know how you can sell your home fast and guarantee that you get top dollar for it? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you how. Hey, this is Alex Piech with Evolve Real Estate Group with eXp Realty, and I'm a Dallas, Texas real estate agent, and I consistently sell homes in 5 days or less while setting record high sales prices. And I do that with our unique 5 days to sold listing strategy. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you exactly how we do that. Now, before we jump into that, if this is your first time to our channel, be sure to like the video, click the subscribe button. Also, click the bell so you get future notifications when we drop new videos just like this about the Dallas, Texas real estate market. Now, if you've got questions about buying, selling, or investing here in the Dallas real estate market, north suburbs of Dallas, below in the description, you'll see a link where you can actually schedule a time in my calendar and we can meet in person, virtually that is, and I'll answer any questions you have about the home buying or selling process here in DFW. Now, I've worked with a lot of home sellers in my career, and one of the most common things I hear from sellers is that they want to get as much cash out of their home as possible. They really want to get all the equity possible, but they want to do it in a specific time frame. And there's usually a time frame that they have in mind, and that can be influenced by maybe a relocation or a start of a new job, and sometimes it's with the start of a school year. They want to be settled in time of the new school year so their kids aren't in the middle of a transition. Now, the good news is there's several different factors that influence how quickly a home sells, and more importantly, for how much a home sells. So if you're interested in learning more about these strategies, so you don't have to worry about your home sitting stagnant in the market, taking weeks or even months to sell, you're gonna wanna pay attention to the 3 different strategies that I'm gonna share with you that will allow your home to sell quickly and, more importantly, for top dollar. Now let's dive in and let's talk about strategy number 1. All right, so the first thing is getting your home prepared before you list it on the market. Now, when we talk about getting a home prepared, there's several different things that you can do before your home gets listed on the market that are gonna help attract the most amount of buyers to your home, which will in turn obviously help you get more interest, more offers, selling quicker, and for more money. Now, when we talk about getting a home prepared, we usually start with number 1, the deferred maintenance items. Those are maybe the honey-do list that you've been putting off for a while, things that maybe you don't even recognize or realize because you're just kind of living in the home now. So I always tell people you want to kind of take your seller cap off and put your buyer cap on and do a quick walkthrough of the home. Look at the deferred maintenance items, things that are going to stick out that a new buyer is absolutely going to see. For example, are there some scuff marks in the paint that maybe could be touched up? Are there some loose door handles or door pulls on the cabinets that could be done? Any common wear and tear items, deferred maintenance that you've been putting off, get that stuff done in advance, because when a buyer walks through the home, you only have one opportunity to create a great first impression. And obviously, when a buyer walks in and they start to look at these deferred maintenance items, subconsciously they start thinking, hey, I wonder what else this seller may not have done to keep up with this home. So deferred maintenance is one of the things you absolutely want to handle before you put a home on the market. Now, also another thing you can do is some curb appeal. Curb appeal is really important. So much of the home selling process right now is visually done. For example, when you put your home on the market, the exterior front picture that's gonna garner the most attention, whether it be online or in any type of print advertising, is usually the exterior picture of your house. So making sure you've got great curb appeal, you freshened up the flower beds, maybe put in some new mulch, fresh cut on the grass. That's really gonna have an impact on the visible curb appeal. You gotta remember, people are going to be seeing your home online, people are gonna be driving by your property, and more importantly, people are gonna be walking up to your front door on showing day. And they're gonna be looking around, and you want that curb appeal to be attractive to draw people in. Now, the third thing is staging. People always ask, does staging work? And the answer is absolutely yes. Homes that are staged sell faster and for more money. Now, when you think staging, you're probably thinking moving all your stuff out and somebody coming in and restaging with all new furniture. What we're talking about is having a professional come in who a lot of time uses your furniture, but they have the eye on how to set furniture, how to pick the visual focal point of every single room and draw attention to that versus maybe something that it shouldn't be drawn to, like pictures on the wall or, furniture. So you're gonna want a professional stager to come in to really help you move some things around in the home so that your home is gonna show in its best possible way when somebody walks in. So that right there is tip number one, is get your home prepared before it goes on the market. Now let's talk about tip number two. So the second way to guarantee that your home sells fast, but for top dollar, is to price your home correctly. Now there's 3 different pricing strategies when it comes to housing. Strategy number 1 is to price it high. Strategy number 2 is to price it at market value. And strategy number 3 is to price it slightly below market. Now, when you talk about the price it high strategy, there's some pros and cons. Obviously, the pro is you're pricing your home at the highest price. The con is that takes time. You are looking for what we call the needle in the haystack buyer, the one buyer who's willing to pay absolute top dollar. Now, this could take several months, sometimes longer, honestly, to find that one buyer because there's things you need to think about. Number 1, is the home going to appraise? So you're talking about a buyer who's willing to pay way over appraised value, who has the funds and means to cover that difference and or pay cash. Now, a lot of times when you start to factor in your holding costs, the 6, 8, 10 months that you have to pay the heat, the lights, the mortgage, the insurance, when you factor that into your real true net, a lot of times the price high strategy will actually cost you thousands of dollars in the long run. Now, number 2 strategy is pricing at market value. That's usually what you see happening in today's market is a home comes on the market and the average of market value means a home is gonna sell usually right now as this video is being recorded somewhere between 14 and 21 days on the market, and it's gonna sell somewhere between 3.5% to 5% above list price. That is, as of today's video, what we call market value. That is what's happening when you look across all homes that have sold in the last 12 months. Now, price strategy number 3 is to price a home slightly below market value. Now, this one is unique because many sellers fear that they don't want to give their home away. They're trying to get top dollar for their home. This strategy is actually really unique and one that we use quite often. And the reason is when you price below, slightly below market value, somewhere between 3 to 5%, what happens is your property becomes the hottest new listing in the market. And it starts to attract dozens and dozens of interested buyers. We call this the frenzy or the auction effect. By pricing slightly lower, you get way more interested buyers to come tour your home. Your open houses will have more people, more showings on your home. And when buyers start to see other buyers in the property, people have that fear of missing out. They also start to skew what a home might be worth because they see all the other people interested. This is a great strategy that will yield multiple offers on a home. And as a seller, when you're in a multiple bid situation, that is the number 1 way to guarantee that you get top dollar because people start bidding against each other. That's gonna take your slightly below market listing price and drive it up. Now, in doing that, we've had homes sell for 18, 25+% above listing price. So that auction frenzy pricing strategy is really unique. It's actually the one way to guarantee as a seller you don't leave any money on the table. And that's kind of counterintuitive because most people think starting low means you're going to get low offers. Well, it comes to supply and demand and the multiple offer strategy that your agent might have. Now, you need a great marketing strategy in order to get all of those interested people in. But when you do that, that auction pricing strategy is going to guarantee that you yield top dollar offers on your property. So that is strategy number 2. Let's take a look at strategy number 3 on how to sell your home fast and for top dollar. The third way to guarantee that your home sells fast and for top dollar is to have an aggressive marketing strategy. A marketing strategy that attracts the 3 types of home buyers. So let's start there. The third way to guarantee that your home sells fast and for top dollar is to have an aggressive marketing strategy. A marketing strategy that attracts the 3 types of home buyers. So let's start there. In any market, there are 3 types of home buyers in the market. There's those buyers that are relocating from out of town. There's the local move up, move down buyers. And then there's the buyers who are working with other real estate agents. Many people don't realize this, but about 75 to 80% of all transactions happen between 2 different real estate agents, a listing agent and a buyer agent. So about 8 out of 10 buyers are gonna come from another agent. So having a marketing strategy that exposes your home to those top agents is really critical. So let's break down an aggressive marketing strategy and what it must entail. We know there's the 3 type of buyers that it has to go focus, but how do you do that? Well, you need traditional marketing. Those are the things you see a lot of real estate agents do, like put a home in the multiple listing service, using sites like Zillow and Realtor.com to promote your property. But in addition to that, you need an aggressive online marketing strategy coupled with a social media marketing strategy. A strategy that allows you to take your home and expose it outside the city limits, outside the state limits, something that can give you national or international exposure to the right buyers. Using this very aggressive online marketing strategy on sites like Zillow, Trulia, Google, Bing, some of the search sites where customers are actually searching in specific terms like buying a home in Frisco, Texas, relocating to Frisco, Texas, homes for sale with a pool. When you start to bid on those types of keywords, you can hone in on the most motivated, qualified buyers who are actually looking for a home. So having that combination of traditional marketing with really aggressive online marketing, and then thirdly, social media marketing. Social media marketing platforms like Facebook, Instagram, they have more eyeballs on them. People use those apps more consistently. Up over 2 billion users are on social media. Having your home exposed on social media sites is really going to help expose your property and guarantee that you find the right buyer for your home. It's also going to help that we find a large number of buyers, because when we go to strategy number 2, which we talked about pricing, the more buyer interest, the more buyer demand on your home, the higher the increase in probability that we're going to get top dollar multiple offers. So when we talk about strategy number 3, it's all about marketing. Make sure you align your home with a professional realtor who has an aggressive, detailed process of how they bring a home to market and then how they market it across the various different platforms. Make sure that they're showing you examples of what your home is going to look like, how many eyes they can get on your home with that type of marketing strategy. So again, that's strategy number 3, is have an aggressive marketing campaign to expose your home to the best qualified, motivated buyers willing to buy your home for top dollar and also get you an offer fast. As we mentioned earlier, we use a comprehensive, unique marketing strategy called our 5 Days to Sold program. Our 5 Days to Sold program is designed to maximize a home's exposure, but also create a frenzy of motivated, qualified buyers who bid against each other to dramatically drive up our seller's home value. And we do this in 5 days or less so that your home sells quickly. Now, our 5 Days to Sold program starts with a pre-launch coming soon marketing strategy that lets all the top agents, all the buyers know about this coming soon property. We start to leak information, photos, share a little bit of detail about your home to create that interest in that frenzy. We then have our launch and marketing strategy always go live on Thursdays. That's gonna get the most amount of people in a short period of time. As soon as the home goes live, they run to the home to go see it. We're gonna be on the market Thursday, Friday, hold public open homes on Saturday and Sunday so we can get the most amount of viewers combined in the same amount of time frame so they see each other, again, creating that frenzy in that auction. And then we're gonna call for highest and best offers on Sunday evening, review those offers on Monday. So we go live on Thursday, offer review on Sunday. That's our 5 Days to Sold listing strategy. It's one of the most unique, comprehensive, aggressive marketing strategies that any real estate agent has in today's market. I hope you guys enjoyed this information and the 3 helpful tips. If you have any questions about buying or selling a home, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd also love your feedback. Please leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about these strategies, what you agree with, what you don't agree with, where you thought we could have added some more additional detail. We will respond. So we appreciate you guys. Also, be sure to check out our other videos, great real estate content, all things about buying or selling homes in the North Dallas real estate market. Take care. We'll talk to you guys soon.